All right, so I'm going to give the team, and you say, are the Lions better than? Obviously, we know on any given Sunday anybody can win.
Yeah.
San Francisco, Lions better than them?
No.
Not yet. No.
Philly.
I would say as good. Can I say as good?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. It's your mouth.
I would say slightly below right now. Slightly.
Buffalo.
Gosh, that's
Gosh,
I mean, honestly, I would say as good.
Yeah.
If it was a home game, I'd take the Lions. If it was there, I'd take Buffalo.
All right. Now, this one, they obviously beat them, but Kansas City. Now, if they had the Kelsey, Chris Jones equation, but.
Oh, so you're going with the.
No, I'm not saying it's an asterisk, but we're looking at them right now.
What, did you have dinner with Tirico the other day?
I'd say right now, yeah.
Sorry, Mike.
They are.
Okay.
You didn't say that about Philly, but you said about.
I said the Eagles. I said Jalen Hurts aren't playing that good. Isn't playing that well.
He always shows his true colors.
No. Miami.
I think as good as.
I do too.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
I'll take the Lions.
Yeah, I would too.
Oh, we'll see that in a few weeks in
Yeah,
Baltimore.
that's going to be I mentioned this last week. Their four toughest tests that the Lions are going to have on the remainder of their schedule, at least as it looks right now, is going to be at Baltimore, and Tampa is kind of falling into that category. But so I'll say five: at Tampa, at Baltimore, at the Chargers, at the Cowboys.
Well, there's my other team I was going to ask. Are they as good as the Cowboys right now?
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah. So, I mean, but my point is all of their toughest games are all on the road.
Yeah.
You know, one other thing, too, with Tampa, Mike Evans, hammy. He didn't play anymore once he hurt himself yesterday. It's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah, you never know.
Catching a little break. Tisk, Stoney.
Oh, yeah. I'm not. Believe me, I ain't putting no asterisk on that game against Kansas City. Not me. 248-539-9797. Let's go to Shane and Warren. You're a 97 won the ticket.
Hey, guys. I was just calling about the top teams and where the Lions are ranked with them. I'd say the Lions are top 7, but realistic, probably around 6. And I got the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Eagles, the 49ers, and Dallas all included in there as the top teams.
Yeah, you're not sold on. You're not sold on Baltimore yet, huh?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I don't think they're back to where they were a couple of years ago yet. I still need to see a couple. I don't like the teams they versed either.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of interesting that you say, you know, those teams, because and TJ mentioned this, when you have, say you play Baltimore here, I'd take Detroit. And Baltimore's maybe a bad one because I think I'd take Detroit there as well. But of all of the teams, it's only the Niners that I would say, home or away, the Niners are a better team.
Right. I totally agree with you.
All 30 other teams, I'd look at and say, you know what? If they're playing at Ford Field, I would take the Detroit Lions against everybody else.
Except Seattle. Just kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, again, Dallas at Arizona. All right, that one was a terrible loss. And the Lions, you're looking at the one loss for the Lions right now, and it's a team that's at least was a playoff team last year.
Right, and it was a coin flip.
And people believe right now is a really good team, not a great team, maybe not even a really good team, just a good team.
Yeah.
But that's who they lost to. They don't have that, I can't believe they lost to this team game right now.
But, let's say Seattle wins tonight, they'll be 3-1, right? And their losses to the Rams, who appear to be a little better than we thought.
Yeah, they're 2-2.
And right, and their Seattle's big win was on the road against
Detroit.
The Lions.
Yeah.
So Seattle would have to be part of the conversation too, as far as teams that you'd ask about.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if you play that game 10 times, I think the Lions win that one 7 out of 10 times.
At Ford Field, yes.
I even think going up there too.
You think if they played 10 times in that stadium, the Lions would win 7?
I do.
I wouldn't unless they decided to change their scheme defensively, because I think that's the whole problem.
But you play 10 games and you get a chance to make adjustments. Now they've played enough games, you'd think they'd make adjustments.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
I mean,
stuck my foot in my
some
mouth
coaches, you just have a mental block. Like it just seems every time we play Seattle, like they just have our number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like the one team we just can't figure out.
Yeah.
I know.
Everybody else, it's man, look great. Seattle, it's just like, ooh.